Hello, everyone. Welcome to Soulprism Podcast, where we share bite-sized nuggets of wisdom for your body, mind, and soul. My name is Tammy Mack, and I'm so excited to be here. I'm so excited to celebrate the Leo full moon that is happening on February the 5th. Now, if you are new to this channel, to this podcast, I invite you to like and subscribe so that I can share even more wisdom for you. Now, this full moon is generally known as the snow moon. It's named that because, well, the snow on the ground. Some North American tribes called it the hunger moon due to the scarce food sources and hard hunting conditions during midwinter. Now, obviously, this really isn't the case for us anymore, but I do want to bring to your attention, especially if you are an Aquarius like me. We are grounded by the axis of the Aquarius and the Leo. So therefore, the Leo energy grounds us. But the Leo energy is the furthest away right now. It's the furthest away. And Leo is connecting to your source of empowerment, your inner light, your inner flame within you. And so when, the light, the Leo energies are scarce because it's so far away, we are connecting to our own inner source of empowerment and really nurturing our own inner flame of light so that we are solar powered from within ourselves. And we use that to nourish ourselves during these cold months, during these times where we may not be fully connected to it outside of ourselves and really maintaining that within us. So when I was connecting to the energies of the Leo full moon, I tend to pull in from my experiences, pull in from the messages that are coming through. And this morning, the message that came through was Gabby Bernstein's book called The Universe Has Your Back. And you may have read this before. And really, that's kind of the theme that we're moving into in this full moon in Leo. It's remembering that we are supported. We are co-creating this life together. We're collaborating with the universe. We are collaborating with other people. We are all leaders in our own right. And so really coming together, collaborating with the universe, with your story, and with others so that you can lead yourself through a shared idea. When we look at Leo in astrological terms, we know that it is a fixed fire sign. So the element is fire. The ruling planet is actually a luminary. It is the sun. So it is masculine, the father, the sun. Leos tend to be quite bold. They seem to be intelligent. They're warm and they're courageous. The fire sign, Leo, is the natural leader of the zodiac. So they are ready to blaze a trail, go forwards, enlighten each other, light each other up. And they make a name for themselves along the way. They find their own path. Now, Leos can seem to be self-centered. And I really want to dispel that because it's not that they're self-centered as much as that they're mastering the knowingness of the importance of self-love. They know that they have to fill themselves up first before that they can shine it out into others or be inspiring or be empowering, be courageous. It has to come from within them first. And so they're not self-serving in a way that they only think they're selfish. In fact, they are really connected to their sense of self. They are confident, courageous in their sense of self. And so they are able to share this. Leos have the fire in their veins, in their blood, And sometimes they can be a little bit hot-tempered. So Leos have this fire within them to be a source of transformation. However, we can be reactive at times. So Leos are very self-empowered. They find their own source and connect to their own source of power so that they are not draining it from others. They're not getting it from others. They get it from themselves and they share it with others. If we look at Leo in the tarot card, it is the Strength card. And the Strength card represents inner power and courage. It symbolizes taming our emotions and facing our fears with bravery, courage, confidence, and determination. The image is generally depicted of a woman who is not scared of the lion next to them. In fact, they have this aura of the infinity sign on top of their head, symbolizing the idea of, continued strength, infinity of strength and spirit. They're connected to their source, their source of universal energy, their life source. The lion has a chain of roses, and the women together, they show the mastery of those emotions, mastering that fire within their veins, so they're not reacting all the time. They're cool, they're calm, and they're confident, and they use that fire for a purpose as opposed to, pulling down somebody or making somebody feel bad. They embrace the power within and conquer any obstacles that stand in the way of their inner peace and strength. So I absolutely love this card so very much. Now let's take this to human design. We see that Leo is, representing the earth and the moon now. And it's in the gate 7 of the heart center, of the I am center, of the G center, the calibration center in the army, or as Karen Curry Parker calls it, collaboration. So this full moon invites us to remember that you are always supported and to collaborate with others through a shared idea. To remember that you are a leader in your own life, even if you aren't always the one leading the flow. So, when I talk about this, I'm saying that sometimes you are the leader and sometimes you are supporting others through their own leadership as well. This is why I find collaboration such a beautiful, beautiful way to create a soul-based business. If you want to go alone, or if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go further, go together. So when we connect to like-minded, love-minded people that have a similar idea, or they vibrate out of a similar story, and they take turns in that leadership role, depending on where they are in their business, whether they are just starting a launch, whether they are holding back their energy and have that energy to support others. So we're really collaborating not only with the universe, not only with your higher self, your angels, the aliens, whoever you connect to, your source, knowing that can show up in other people as well. And so allowing yourself, opening your heart, opening your soul up to allow other people in and help you live the life that you're dreaming. The sun is in Aquarius, and it's in the throat chakra now, in the gate 13 of narrative, your story. This is transformational energy that is powered by your personal story and the intentions that you hold when you're telling that story. Remember that to tell a story that is empowering, and catch yourself when that story is coming from a place of victim. When you keep on telling that same story, that sad ass story of being a sister of circumstance, catch yourself lovingly with awareness catch yourself when you're telling those stories. Do you really want to continue telling those stories, those broke ass stories of when you were a sister, a circumstance, or when you survived, the circumstances in your life? How can you use those stories as a way to bounce off, to, not only overcome, but tell a new story that's empowering, that's worth living, that serves your soul, that lights your soul. Make sure that you're telling stories that feel good, can be a little bit scary sometimes. I was talking to a client the other day, and her story kind of frightens her a little bit. And I was like, good. And use that fear, use that emotion to drive you towards it instead of cowering back like, some lions can be, never fully stepping into their power because they're afraid. So what story are you telling? So this full moon, whenever it is that you listen to this podcast, whenever it is that you are connecting to the Leo full moon or this energy, here are some journaling questions that you can take into contemplation, whether you use it in conversation or whether you just, have your own full moon ceremony and use these questions as journal prompts. The first question I ask is, do you believe that the universe has your back? Do you believe that you are supported by God, your higher self, your soul, whoever or whatever that source is, even your future self? But do you believe that you are supported? Who is a part of your support team? Call them in, whether they are in the etheric realms or whether they are mentors, coaches, friends, colleagues, family members. Who is a part of your support team? And have a list so that you can call upon them when you need a little bit of a lift me up. What stories are you telling about yourself and others? This is co-creation. This is collaboration energy. So what are the stories that you're telling about yourself and the stories that you're telling, being a victim of someone else or a victim of your circumstance? Are your stories lifting you up or are they keeping you stuck? So really looking at your stories this week. Are you ready to tell a new and empowered story? And if your soul or your higher self, your future self, was to give you a pep talk, what would that message be? If you were going to have a soul session with your higher self, how would your higher self lead you? How would your higher self guide you? How would your higher self support you? So these are beautiful questions to take in any time, really, but you can amplify them through the full moon in Leo on February 5th. So if you want to collaborate with me, I have a few offers that I'm really, really excited to share with you. The first is a free offer. It is the Soulpreneur Solar Astrological Guide. This is connecting to who you are as a soulpreneur through your solar transit. So for instance, I'm an Aquarius. So I would look at the Aquarius soulpreneur. However, I am a Capricorn rising. So then I kind of look at the Capricorn rising or the Capricorn soulpreneur as well. And for shits and giggles, why not? Then I head over to the Leo because that is my earth element. That's what grounds me, which nurtures me. And what's really beautiful about this Soulpreneur Solar Guide is that you're not only connecting to the highest aspect of that Soulpreneur energy, but also the soul growth messages and lessons that you get to experience and grow into as a soulpreneur. So that is free. I'm going to leave the link below and you can find out more about that. The second offer I'm going to be sharing today is Wear Your Courage Like a Crown. And this program that I created a couple of years ago really was from a poem by Atticus, a Canadian author. And I never heard about this poem before, but I was deep in meditation, and the line, courage is for crown, came to me. And I had to like Google what that was, because I had no idea. And I connected more into that energy. And really, it's what I was talking about again, where when you connect to your own source of empowerment, when you connect to your own source of courage and confidence, your inner light, your inner flame connecting to your solar plexus and heart, and you radiate from that, it becomes your crown. You know, courage becomes your crown. It becomes your aura. It becomes who you are. And so this course is really connecting to human design, but also the resiliency of being courageous and confident as a soulpreneur. And so there is lessons about human design. There's lessons about connecting to resilience. And my favorite thing is this is the only course that I know so far that I have that has the Soulprism Healing Guide. And this is a PDF book that has all the different healing modalities that I love to connect to. And I connect with my soulmate clients, and they are healing modalities from all around the world. So everything from EFT tapping to dream time with the Australian Aborigines. So super, super excited about that program, super affordable, and there is a payment plan as well. The last offer that I want to share with you is my baby. It's called the Creatrix Collab. It is a 12-month mastermind where we are connecting to an entire year of support as you grow as a soulpreneur, using human design, using astrology, using soul growth as a way that we get to grow as ourselves and fully show up being a soulpreneur in our life. So we meet twice a month for accountability, for learning, and then we also have Voxer support. So in that moment support, because not everybody can make the call. Also, what I'm super excited about including in this year-long mastermind is quarterly intensives. So the first quarter, we will be connecting to an empowered sense of self. Who am I, right? Who am I? Who am I here to be? What did my soul come in here to experience? And we move through that through the incarnation cross in human design. The next quarterly session immersion that we have is connecting to the heart of receiving. This is relationship energy relating to others. And we really learn about how it is that who am I in relation to others, in my relationships, in my day-to-day, in my family, my friends, my partners. How do I give and receive love more openly, more fully? The third quarter, we talk about business. We get down to business. And we really talk about our contribution, how it is that we are here to give and receive prosperity through our soul-based business and through life in general. And the last quarter, we're really connecting to legacy energy, collective energy. What is my legacy? What is my gift? What is my evolution that I'm going to be giving, that I'm continuously giving to my future ancestors and healing from the past ancestors as well? So really connecting to what it is as a generation that we are contributing, collaborating with everyone else in the world, that we are leaving as a generational legacy. So really, really excited about that. So if you want to find out more about the Creatrix Collab, our first class is February the 5th. And once again, there is payment plans available for that. And if you sign up before February 5th, you will get 2 free one-on-one calls with me throughout the year. That's valued at $444 American. So really excited about just a few of the offerings that I'm offering at this time. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of Soulprism Podcast. Don't forget to like and subscribe and to share and leave comments. Let me know. Did you resonate with it? Did you get any aha moments? And how is it that you connect with the universe? Have a great day. Share with you is my baby. It's called the Creatrix Collab. It is a 12-month mastermind where we are connecting to an entire year of support as you grow as a soulpreneur, using human design, using astrology, using soul growth as a way that we get to grow as ourselves and fully show up being a soulpreneur in our life. So we meet twice a month for accountability, for learning, and then we also have Voxer support. So in that moment support, because not everybody can make the call. Also, what I'm super excited about including in this year-long mastermind is quarterly intensives. So the first quarter, we will be connecting to an empowered sense of self. Who am I, right? Who am I? Who am I here to be? What did my soul come in here to experience? And we move through that through the incarnation cross in human design. The next quarterly session immersion that we have is connecting to the heart of receiving. This is relationship energy relating to others. And we really learn about how it is that who am I in relation to others, in my relationships, in my day-to-day, in my family, my friends, my partners. How do I give and receive love more openly, more fully? The third quarter, we talk about business. We get down to business. And we really talk about our contribution, how it is that we are here to give and receive prosperity through our soul-based business and through life in general. And the last quarter, we're really connecting to legacy energy, collective energy. What is my legacy? What is my gift? What is my evolution that I'm going to be giving, that I'm continuously giving to my future ancestors and healing from the past ancestors as well? So really connecting to what it is as a generation that we are contributing, collaborating with everyone else in the world, that we are leaving as a generational legacy. So really, really excited about that. So if you want to find out more about the Creatrix Collab, our first class is February the 5th. And once again, there is payment plans available for that. And if you sign up before February 5th, you will get 2 free one-on-one calls with me throughout the year. That's valued at $444 American. So really excited about just a few of the offerings that I'm offering at this time. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of Soulprism Podcast. Don't forget to like and subscribe and to share and leave comments. Let me know. Did you resonate with it? Did you get any aha moments? And how is it that you connect with the universe? Have a great day.